up, guys?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Auntie Mazulu, it is good to be back. Guys, we're about to sleep, waiting for load shedding. But this topic has been in our hearts, and it's a snapping topic. It is a snapping topic. What is the topic for today?
Oh, so the topic for today, it is about friendship breakups.
Yes, friendship breakups. So, Baba, how would you define friendship breakups?
Well, I think it's a situation whereby we are friends, whether we're a group of friends or there's just friendship between two people, and then the friendship just ends up collapsing,
Or the person ghosts you.
Or the person goes to you.
Guys.
Or the person just finds a better situation, a better life, or the person just upgrades.
And when you're not on their level.
When you're no longer in their level, you're no longer.
Who says that?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it is also for quite reasonable, At times people change.
Yeah.
But
or Tina, we are toxic.
Oh, yeah, people change. Sometimes they way of thinking is different, and the way they see life is different, or their commitments or their interests are totally different to what we used to have, because one day I found out about friends, you will think that we are growing the same,
but we're not,
in terms of thinking, in terms of our liking, but we're not. You're very cute.
Because we don't listen to the same things, like same content. We don't sit with the same people, could be at work, or we don't have the same exposure.
Yeah. So
that's why sometimes we don't think the same. Even though we might be the same friends.
Yeah, because you know what? Listen, I'll make a practical example. The friends that I used to have in high school, or the guys that I grew up with, guys, maybe 90% of them, I'm no longer that close friends with them, simply because
all of them,
90%, not because. Okay, at some point, we did not even fight. We don't even not like each other. But a lot has happened.
Yeah.
And there were certain events that happened in my life that took me to a different direction. And there are certain events.
Sorry guys, I don't know what this child is doing. He just woke up.
Yeah.
He just woke up. I don't know what he's staring at.
There are certain events that happened that made me to change a different life. And also for them, certain events happened that they took a different direction in life. Some of those events were beautiful, some of those events were bad. It had nothing to do with them, but it had everything to do with me.
Yeah.
It's like if for example, if you're gonna go to, at times you change places.
Yes.
At times the family structure changes.
Yes.
You get my point. For example, growing up, almost all of my friends, we used to all have family members, parents who took care of us. But suddenly when I didn't have parents and I had to work whilst I was still in high school, obviously I'm going to see life
turning a different direction.
Yeah, So some of those events we could not control them. But But then we grow up and then go to varsity, or you just grow up.
It just gets
and
higher
then
and
after
higher.
that it's work, and then after that it's just toxic.
Family.
It's just craziness. It's family. It's commitments. Yeah.
I think another thing is that sometimes you take a different direction because maybe you just got married.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe you just have a baby, and you won't be as available as you used to be. Guys, it's just that I'm not as available as I used to. A child needs me 24/7, and sometimes it's we understand, we didn't fight, but it just so happens we are shifting in different directions, and then you notice after a few years, I'm no longer close with that person. We just broke up.
And also, also there's also, I'll make a reference, of a friend that I had, even very close friend, that you'll find that now we're no longer friends, I think at times people go through stuff that as friends we can't really know how to help them. Or now, but they don't know what kind of support do they want from us.
Yes.
Talking does not become enough,
It doesn't help.
I don't want to diagnose the friend, but I think he was going through depression. When I read about depression, when I see the signs, I think he was going through depression, And failure from my side, I did not know how to, I'd never had a person who's closer to me
Yeah.
who's going through depression, you know. So maybe my failure was that I did not know how to help him
Or approach the
or
person.
approach the situation, you know. And I don't think he knew what kind of a help
He
that he needed, you know. Like, would never sit down and be like, yo, I think you're going through depression.
1, 2,
you know,
3, 4.
the
And
signs are there. The person has changed. The person's friend, and there's a lot going in also into their own personal life, you know. But you don't know. Like, sometimes, whether we like it or not, sometimes just being there for the person, it's not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes even if you try to talk to them, it's not enough. And sometimes other people just ghost you.
Yeah, you know.
I know you don't want to hear that. They ghost you because they feel like your life, it's like you're choking them back.
Yeah.
Choking them. It's like, oh, you're too good to be true. So the best way, in order for them to be able to live their lives without feeling judgment, it's ghosting you, and it's painful.
It's painful,
because you thought you had a good friendship, but you didn't want to suffocate that friendship to that point that the person can't even speak to you with certain things, or if they want to be themselves.
It's like, for example, like what baby saying that if you have a
What did he say?
wow, guys, if your friend is going through something, let's say. All right, sorry about that. It was just like sort of cutting off. But I was saying, let's continue with this example of depression. You know, if I'm not well informed on how to deal with a friend who's depressed, and they meet someone else, another friend who's well informed on how to deal with the person who's depressed, there's a great chance that our friendship can end.
Yes, that's
Because
true.
that person now has got another place where they can feel comforted.
Yes.
And to me, they can blame me and be like, you're not doing this thing. You know, you're not helping me the way. And from my side, I don't know how to help someone who's being depressed, you know, because whether we like it or not, we're still new to depression.
Yes.
Yeah, but
And it's a learning
it's
thing
a learning
every
thing.
single day.
Every day, you know, the information that we have about depression today, you can't say 2 years ago you had that information.
Yes.
You are totally different because now we're becoming more informed about. We are becoming more informed about those things, you know.
Yes.
So sometimes friendships do end because one person is going through a lot, and Tina is friends. We don't know how to help that person.
Yes.
Yeah, but and at times that person, maybe they know exactly what type of help they want, but they can't say it.
Yes.
Yeah, but so I think for me, life events also
do
happen.
change.
Do change.
I
And,
also think like work, like other people, like your friends get work, and then when you're still like trying to find unemployment, and it happens for years, and they think like, yes, you are happy for them, but like you are stagnant, and you feel like even if they invite you to baby showers or drive for lunch, you don't want to always be that friend. They're always paying for you.
Yeah.
So you
for my past, show me
for my pets. So you end up
pulling back
because you don't want to be a burden to your friend. Like, they're good friends genuinely, but it just so happens Bona, they like professionally, like career wise, they're moving fast. So those are the other things that happens that you like.
And at times, you know, friends don't mind.
Yes, they don't.
They don't mind you coming through, and
they don't mind.
But when at some point you do mind.
You do mind. It's like for your own dignity at times.
Yeah, you know, like last trip you guys paid for me.
And again
you're gonna pay for me.
Yeah.
And you know, like when the bill comes, you so wish you could contribute.
Ish.
You know, and when they don't trying to make you feel bad, they go.
But
but as a person, you know, you know. So I think also employment does play a huge role. You know, I mean, if I remember when we're employed, friendship can continue. And suddenly one person gets retrenched. Yeah, but you know, I think this issue of employment, I think something that we need to be honest about it. At times people do pull back.
Yes.
Even in family gatherings.
Yeah.
You know?
I also do pull back. I don't want to.
Yeah. Because you don't want to seem as if. Because now.
You don't want to be a burden.
Yeah. You know, usfunza lendo of saying that, and it's like, you know, like it's like when you're working and you're earning very well, you can do anything, a lot. Yeah. But when you are not working, you can do less, and you want to train yourself. Like, so financially, and I'm different discipline.
Yes.
Yeah. But sometimes friendship can,
But I feel like those are like positive things, like that break friendship breakups, like family, unemployment, passing of parents, and like intellectually, like people don't think their way, and lifestyle yabanyaban. For example, if you're a church goer and then the person is like like for example, is always going out at night, like obviously that will lead to friendship breakups.
Yeah.
But there are also negative sides of it, like betrayal. For example, the friendship breaks up because people use what's by use in English? Parasites. Parasites.
Yes,
they always want to use you, like chow your money, like they'll do anything for you, like guys get caught, like especially money side. It's like they'll only become your friend when things are going well for you, but if that's not going well, they're not there.
I think the more we're growing, if that's the right English, the more we're growing, the more we're learning how to be
I'm a mini.
how to just deceive people, like when we were children, and Natas was Kopikland, like we're not saying we're the better people, because there's someone else who will be like, you also
you guys can also do
well.
better.
When we were children, friendships were just born because we both like soccer, or we were both playing netball, or we were both like singing. But the most cool, I don't know if you guys can see this, but people would choose friendship based on what we have.
Yeah, like material things.
Yeah, not
like
because
which bracket are you?
Not because we like
The
each
person,
other.
okay, the character, the personality.
Yeah, I'm gonna be friends with you because you work in that company. And so. And once friendship starts like that, we are bound to use each other.
Yeah.
We are bound to,
and they're bound
be
to
dishonest to one another. You get me? So once you come through to someone because